Hey guys, welcome back to some Guild of Guardians. Today we're going to be looking at the patch notes and the changes that have come to Guild of Guardians. And of course, we know there is a new legendary hero that is going to be dropped. And I believe it's like 3 or 4 more days and you should see the new legendary hero with all the details with what is coming. So let's run through these highlights and these patch notes. Endless in-game season rewards. So you'll notice additional in-game rewards from 1.9 million to 10 million per season. Now we know once we're going through, usually by the end of the first week, probably second week, you were completely capped in the rewards that you were getting from Endless Mode. That is not the case this time. 5 extra rewards in here, which is awesome to see, taking this to 10 million. I want to see what the rewards look like because I ran a mode today, didn't notice the patch notes, just kind of skipped over them. And overall, I want to see exactly what they're bringing. So after hearing the overwhelming feedback, they've removed the Dreadshade Fievel. This is one where literally you would one-shot heroes. There was a couple bugs to the Endless Mode, and if you were not paying attention to pause it, restart it, he was actually one that would wipe your entire team, and it would cut your run very, very short, depending if you fought him or not. And of course, looking at the next issue, fixed an issue that caused enemies to start with 70% ultimate energy. So everyone starting at 70 quickly after the battle, everyone would ult together. And again, it would cause a wipe within the game mode, making it very unplayable. And you had to have some RNG in there to get it to work. There's now a maximum amount of guild EXP. This, of course, goes right back to the ability to rotate all of those players through that were using the exploit to gain guild EXP. So this has been capped, which I love based on the guild. It's going to be cool. Now, the Dread Regroup. Players will now encounter more Dreadshade Guardian variants across Eldarim. Now we know they were all the same Guardians, which was kind of silly when you're looking at different parts. And we're getting ready for Act 2. So that is on the horizon with what is coming. Updated the secondary stats available on boots to closer resemble the other gear slots. So pretty cool. Now, of course, competition, the Arena Week has started. Endless rewards are up as well. And of course, the leaderboard rewards, I believe they came out today. Now, there was one hero that they adjusted a lot of skills right here. Deriza has been adjusted, so Aqua Sphere now targets the closest enemy instead of the densest. This could make a really big difference on the damage that she's putting out, where if you have 5 heroes close together or 4 heroes close together and one off by itself, it could target the one that is closest to the hero, meaning it would hit one instead of all of them. That's going to be pretty interesting to see exactly where the feedback comes. And it says to give feedback on the change. Let us know if you prefer the previous functionality. And of course, the Aqua Sphere does more damage. So knowing that it's not going to be hitting everyone with the densest, I can't talk tonight, amount of heroes, it is now going to be hitting possibly one hero. The damage has been buffed out of there. Then, of course, the bug fixes. You can see there's been quite a few changes in here that have been adjusted. And of course, they added a lot more. And I got an email today, a lot more chests in here with the power-up bundles and a couple other things that are very cool. But they're adding a crazy amount of EXP scrolls, which is funny because this is after, of course, a majority of players started getting a ton more EXP scrolls. This would have been awesome to see before. And then, of course, building out with the souls. This is something that the soul bundles makes a big difference, getting these and being able to build out your heroes in their entirety. And there are a few other offers. And I don't know why some of the offers, like the cheaper offers, they've been sold out since we've started playing this game. They have never been adjusted. Let's hop in and look at the Endless Mode. Like I said, we ran this a little bit on Legendary. Scored 346, so pretty close. We could have got a little bit more. It was cut short, of course, unfortunately for me not paying attention. But we'll see, because right now on leaderboards, we are at 23 promotion, and right now we are in gold. If you guys remember, last time we were in the bronze, we moved to gold. Promotion means we will land into masters, which is where we want to be based on the build. Now, of course, looking at the rewards in here, we're at 2.6. So last week and this week, 2.6 right there. But now remember, looking down here at the very bottom, and I want to look at them, because remember the cap before was 1.9. So right here was the cap before. This is where it would end. So we did get a lot more rewards out of here. Some cosmic stones. Look at this, more endless tokens. We got some scrolls. We did also get some power stones out of here. But then looking at what we have coming, there's some more gold, some more cosmic stones, which I like, some more rubies. We know with the nerf of the income of rubies, That is a big change, giving us the ability to use the rubies when we do resets, when we do additional energy refreshes, everything of that nature, making sure we have enough rubies to get that done. Then, of course, looking here, we have more scrolls, we have more of our power stones, more gold, and you'll also notice here cosmic stones. Now, this is a big change with the cosmic stone coming in, because the only way to get these, as it was yesterday before the patch, was to actually sacrifice legendary items in there. So if you bought an exclusive item, you could go ahead and sacrifice it. With the addition of the ability of the blacksmith, there's no need for the sacrifice. You can buy one, then you can swap it. If you wanted to, you could buy another one and sacrifice it. But now the cosmic stones are coming out of here. Then, of course, we're getting a lot more divine seals, and going all the way up, there's some more of our cosmic stones. Going all the way up, though, to our grand prize at 10 million. This is massive, guys. Look at this. You are getting 2 million gold, 2.5K rubies, then, of course, some power stones. A lot of players buy gold from the arena store on a regular basis because it's the only way to get gold to get the gear. Now they're giving you everything you need, including building up those exclusive items and, of course, getting those EXP scrolls. So I am excited with where we're at. If we can hit this 10 million, we have 19 more days. So with that, every day we'll get a couple more points. I feel like we can get there. I feel like we should be able to get there, or at least darn close to that 10 million. But that would be awesome to get and really build that out to get a lot of rewards out of there. So like I was saying before, though, when it comes to the rush mode, daily missions, the addition of all of the scrolls in here, as well as a multitude of places in here. And you can see we just almost capped where our resources are, but they have added a ton, getting ready for what is coming down the pipeline. Here we go. We'll do our sweeps. I've been running through the sweeps, but even within the sweeps, you can see it's kind of blurred out. Don't know exactly why, but it has started doing that since the update. But you can see right here that they added a lot of more stuff, a lot more stuff to sweeps, including these refinement stones. We've just been stockpiling it. So as it sits right now, I advise you to do the exact same. All of the chests we're getting in here, all of the rewards, everything that we're getting, even looking down here at some of our tiny material chests, we know that tier 7 gear is coming down the pipeline. I am at this point, I believe, thousands of chests. I believe I have a couple thousand chests that I'm just saving. There's no reason to really focus and grind out and build out that tier 6 gear, knowing that the next tier is coming right down the pipeline with Act 2, which I believe is going to be later this month, maybe early next month when it comes to the next act. And like I was saying, looking in here at our crafting, we are just building out a lot of tier 6 gear right now just because I can use it for the heroes I have. Having Salve and a couple other ones, we've been building out a couple gear sets, I guess, because I've been using them in the rush mode and we're getting levels. This is a place where you always have to use your energy, and maxing out this makes an absolute game changer. You can see we've already bought 4. We'll pick up 2 more in here. We'll auto merge. Not only do you get a lot of resources in here, is having the ability, and I've been kind of stockading this, that way when the next level, when those tier 7 drops, I'm already going to have a bunch of these wilderness remains and a bunch of other things that are already stockpiled in here. So day 1, we can pick up a lot of our tier 7 gear. And then when it comes to finally, which is insane to say, but since we have started playing Guild of Guardians, we never had the ability to build out a 6th hero. And now with our scrolls, with all the additions, with everything else, we actually have the ability to build out a 6th hero. When you start looking at endless mode and a bunch of other places, you have the ability to add up to 10 guardians. There was never a reason ever to put more in there, short of the domain bonus, but overall, you couldn't build anyone else out because you didn't have the opportunity, you didn't have the scrolls to. But now we've gotten to the point where all of our primary 5 heroes are maxed, almost max on a 6, which I know going through endless mode, we'll be able to max a 6th guardian and keep them maxed for the entirety of Guild of Guardians. Now, other question is, once we get to that level 200, so once we do hit level 100, for our Guardian level, what's it going to look like? What's it going to drop? What's the patch going to look like when it comes to these updates and everything we else have that is coming in Act 2? All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.